Hey guys, it is me, HappyCairek, and welcome back to our semi-free-to-play account in Last Day on Earth Survival. So, today we've gotten week 3 events in Season 23, but I cannot start doing these week 3 events because I still haven't finished the previous events. Valuable goods have been stolen from the buzz. It's a doomsday weapon. Raiders will pay good money for the information about it. So, let's take the quest and let's get that doomsday weapon. And at the same time, we might as well take these 2 other tasks. And one of those tasks is to feed the doggo. So, let's feed the dog. And hey, welcome to the past location. I'm probably gonna whip out this M16 just so that I can deal with these zombies a bit faster. Maybe I should be saving this M16 because so far this is my strongest weapon, except it misses so much. I would have died without you come over. I'll give you something. All right, so we're gonna get some loot from this chest. Let's get here a couple of patches, some of those wires. And yeah, I should be saving this M16 for later. Maybe I should have gotten rid of that silencer. All right, and there's some sort of a crusher. Let's deal with this crusher. So that's probably one of the other tasks on that notice board. Maybe I shouldn't be wasting guns on it as we do have this crowbar. How much damage? Okay, we didn't even see how much damage that crusher does. That's it. We dealt with the crusher. Now we have to talk to the Genesis officer. Where is the Genesis officer? Have to warn you about 2 things. First, be careful. There's something wrong with those zombies. Second, if you meet Mad Mads, don't be afraid. He's a peaceful guy, just a bit wacky. Okay, so let's talk to that informant. And hey, during this task, basically, we're gonna get here some sort of a doomsday weapon. And check this out. This guy says 525, 0, and some other numbers. And some of you speculated that this might be the password to some sort of a basement because there's a basement with a password. And I think today, during that week 3, we'll be able to enter that password. So I'm super excited about that. But hey, first of all, let's go. Let's help out this guy. Let's deal with these zombies. All right, so there are more and more zombies spawning in. Let's use our crowbar to deal with this floater bloater. And then let's follow the informer. I have no idea where he is. Okay, he's over here. And now this guy's gonna take a quick break under the tree. We can finally talk to him. Wait for me by the bus. We'll end this story. Don't blame it on yourself. You didn't know what you were transporting. If you don't show up, just open the basement. I hope you remember the code. Joseph. So yeah, that's the code that I was talking about. The guy that said like those numbers in the very beginning. Probably that is the code, except right now we still won't be able to answer inside of that basement. Because check this out. When I open up the door, I can click on this and it says just enter the password. I still couldn't enter it, but it says to kill the monster now. Oh yeah, there's a lurker. We can deal with this lurker and then we will have to go and retrieve that doomsday weapon. So if you know what kind of doomsday weapon that is, you already know that. But if you don't know, you're in for a treat. Your mind will be blown when you'll see that doomsday weapon. All right, so a couple of more shots left and we will deal with the lurker. That is it. We've gotten 200 points. Looks like that monster reached Joseph first. So where do we search for the code now? So we have to return back to the Ceasefire Fest event. And that is it. I cannot enter the password. And before we return back to Ceasefire Fest event, I think we should perhaps do a couple of tasks here. Let's get this M16. Let's help out the bikers. And we're going to get some points from these guys. Let's deal with the fast biters over here. I am losing lots of M16s here. I do not like it, but I don't know if I'm not going to use guns on this event. Some of these guys are going to die. Wait, is that it? Are all of them alive? I think all of them are alive. That's it. We saved everybody. There's the stash a minute away from here, but it's surrounded by zombies. To clear the way, you're gonna need a mortar. I have forgotten to touch that mortar. Say, let's touch the mortar to help him out. There we go. There's the mortar. Let's touch the computer. Except he said that that place is surrounded by zombies, but there are literally no zombies. There are just turkeys and a couple of trees. That's all there is. That's it. We have exploded everything. And that is it. Now this guy's gonna hop on the chopper and he's gonna bring us the turkey. And meanwhile, we can go and loot this chest. We can get some metal wires. We can get this roasted turkey that we'll eat probably a bit later. If you ever need help, at your service. So let's talk to this guy. And there's only one more group of people that I haven't saved yet. These are the raiders. So let's help out the raiders real quick. Hopefully none of them die here because I do know that if some of these raiders die, they are not going to help me out to open up that box, the nukes box or whatever it's called. All right, let's help these survivors over here. And I think when one of those guys dies, sometimes you can loot him and sometimes you can get a Winchester, but that doesn't always happen. Well, this time I couldn't get that Winchester. That's it. I saved them. There's one more guy that's going to help us out. Let's get that metal wire and let's start opening up that nukes box. Again, I don't think it's really worth to open it, but I mean, we're already here. We've already helped them so much, so we might as well just do it. Let's start this box. And yeah, hopefully this Uzi is going to be enough to deal with the fast biters. I'm just going to try to run here as much as possible to save as many weapons as possible. All right, let's deal with the fast biter. Let's deal with the crusher. All right, so they are getting closer and closer to that guy. I do not like it. Anybody else is going to follow us? Yes, apparently there are more fast biters. Another floater bloater and one more crusher. Sometimes there are more crushers. Sometimes there are like 4 or 5 crushers. All right, and my poor Uzi. All right, I am missing like crazy here. I'm telling you. All right, let's deal with that crusher. This guy's probably gonna die. And that's it. They dealt with the crusher. That's it. So all I had to do is waste about 70% durability of my Uzi. But now we can open this thing up. We're gonna get a couple of Raiders patches. We will get some metal wires. And sadly, I did not get any gasoline. I'd prefer to get gasoline because sometimes you do get gasoline. And in my opinion, that's the best reward that you get in this chest. But hey, this time I did not get it. However, we did get Berity. So you know what? I'd call it a success. I'm also gonna get these 3 lenses instead of this absolutely broken M16. We could probably recycle it just to level up the recycler level, but it's fine. And we leveled up a bit further in our season pass. So let's get this box and let's go to our inbox and let's open it up. So pack of season 23. Okay, so we've just gotten some armor and 0 steel. I'd love to get those 10 steel bars as I need them to craft trunks. So I'm quickly gonna hop back to our semi-free-to-play base just so that I can sort out my inventory and we can go further. And I'm gonna sit on the chopper just in case if we're gonna get a rest stop event. And yes, indeed, check this out. Speak of the devil, we have gotten a rest stop event, but I don't have any fuel. So we have here 13 canisters of gasoline. Let's add a little bit of fuel here. We still have 4 empty bottles. Okay, so let's step off the bike. There are also a couple of deer. We'll be able to get more meat, more leather. Let's prepare my Uzi and let's deal with this survivor. And as I said, we're always the bad guys here, so I did attack them first. Here we dealt with 1 survivor. Let's deal with another survivor, so I'll just keep running. I had to use my second first aid kit during this event. As this Uzi is not the best, I cannot really spam it. Probably Glock would do better than this Uzi. Oh no, oh no, oh no, one of my guns broke. Let's heal up again. I am probably wasting the first aid kit. Let's heal up again. I just don't want to die here, and that's it. We dealt with the Raiders. Let's get my 3 bandages. Let's get a little bit of aluminum wires, as I do need some aluminum. Let's get this broken skull crusher. And my character is a little bit thirsty, but I do have some water, so let's drink that water. And lots of deer here. Dude, that's insane amount of deer. Maybe I am wasting some of the weapon, but that'll be way faster to deal with these deer. But again, you can always sneak attack them. And they were all just clumped up in one spot. That's why we use that gun here. But hey, let's take my broken skull crusher. It's kind of broken. Don't really want to keep it at the base anyways. I'm not going to bring that broken skull crusher to any bunker alphas. All right, let's loot this guy. Nothing here. Let's loot these 2 choppers, and then let's finish dealing with those deer. Inside of this chopper, we've gotten ourselves a metal pipe plus a little bit of fuel. So I'm gonna take these empty bottles. We're gonna steal a little bit of fuel from the chopper. And just as always, this is one of my favorite events because it's really cheap, it's really fast, and it's really valuable. And I would even say it's interesting. Okay, let's deal with 1 more deer. And there's 1 more chopper left for us to loot. And hopefully this chopper is going to have some sort of a gun. Yes, indeed, we have gotten a Glock plus a red ticket. And check this out, even more gasoline. Ooh, check this out. There were more deer. So yeah, this event is amazing. This is probably one of the best chopper events that you can get because there are so many deer here. Check this out. I've gotten 10 meat. We have also gotten 9 raw hides. Seriously, a perfect chopper event. All right, we are back at the Ceasefire Fest event, but I don't really have enough space to start another task because what if we're going to get a bunch of loot there and I won't be able to carry that loot? So yeah, let's drop these metal wires over here. Let's get the pins. Perhaps here I have some belts. Yes, indeed, we got here 3 belts. Let's give all of these items to Spiv. This way I'll have more storage. Let's drop the belts. We have gotten some more Last Day on Earth coupons. 30 extra coupons. And how many coupons do we have in total now? We have 110 coupons. So I could get here an AK, which probably that's what I'll do. So yeah, let's get ourselves some thick fabric. Here we're probably gonna get the durable thread. And where's an AK? Usually you should probably quit here and that's it. Wait till another day so that you get more coupons. And then you're gonna spend your excess coupons on the last day before this event ends. But again, we're not doing that here on this account as I just don't have enough coupons. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I'll get that AK. Please, an AK over here. No, we've just gotten Kevlar boots. I wanted my AK. Why not? All right, so let's get the errand rewards. And we've gotten another errand. Cultists are performing a ritual in Placid cavern. What if the code for the stash lock can be found out there? Raiders are ready to secure escape paths for me in exchange for a share, of course. Okay, so we're gonna go and get that doomsday weapon. But hey, before we go and get that doomsday weapon, check this out. Maybe now we're gonna get that AK. We're gonna get that AK for sure. We have 70 points. Here we've gotten a SWAT helmet and we have gotten that AK. Now we can get here a bit different rewards, which I don't really fancy them. Maybe there's something better, like some guns perhaps. Here we go. We can get this neutralizer. I'd rather get a neutralizer. Welcome to the Placid cavern. There's this guy, but he's just standing and does nothing. He's not gonna help us out. There will be another raider at the front of that cavern. Let's deal with the floater bloater. All right, let's try to hop back inside of this cave. And I don't think we'll have to fight any of them. Check this out. Roderick said he would come back. Now we just have to gather useful information. So all we have to do is just walk around and talk to all of these strangers, and they're just gonna say, hey, come here. We're gonna give you some information. Hugo, come over. I want to tell you something. There's no evil in our hearts towards you. And I think the 5th information is gonna be up here. Mads used to always make up funny songs to remember important dates and numbers. And yes, indeed, that Mads guy was singing something. He was singing those numbers, but for some reason, my character did not remember that song. Let's talk to the cultist leader. You're not one of them, but I know you. You were sent by raiders. Are you looking for the weapon? It's no use anymore. This is our last day on Earth. You can take whatever we got here. These things can't change anything. So let's loot this useless box. Let's get the loot. We're gonna get the survivor notes just so that we can level up perhaps a tiny little bit. And there will be this box with the Doomsday weapon. And guys, check this out. This is the Doomsday weapon. This zip gun is the Doomsday weapon, which is... Let's get the canned food. Let's get the bandages. And we can take at least one more katana with us. So you know what? Maybe this event wasn't useless after all. Let's get this bandage. Let's get that katana. And let's leave this place. Pay the raider for covering your back. He didn't do anything. But let's still give him that zip gun. You could probably give him maybe a broken zip gun. But you can take that zip gun. We don't care about it. We're not going to use it. So we're back at the Ceasefire Fest event. Let's check this notice board. Let's get these coupons. Let's get entire week 2 coupons. And now we can start week 3 event. Scientists from Genesis detect increased zombie activity in the Fest area and at the pass. The mythical threat predicted by cultists has become a reality in a matter of days. Are the factions ready to team up and confront it? Okay, so maybe week 3 is gonna be something interesting. Genesis has provided their best staff and a scent dog to find connection between the event in Placid Cavern and the rumors about the new kind of zombies at the pass. Is the threat cultists are talking about real? We didn't even know that they're talking about some sort of threats. All right, whatever. I didn't even know that's what we are doing. Whatever, let's start another errand. But before we do this, we can go and get some more rewards. We have 170 of those coupons. So let's open it up. Let's get ourselves another thread. Please, Hugo, we've gotten a neutralizer. Then, I mean, we could get this boat propeller. Yes, indeed, that's the boat propeller. And let's get the plastics. And that is it. Now we can get different rewards. I can probably switch them to something better. Here we go. We can get this equalizer and we can get ourselves a metal pipe. That is decent. Let's get more rewards from over here. We're going to get 10 iron hatchets plus 10 pickaxes. And let's go back to the past location. I'm curious to see what's going to happen there now. Meet the Genesis dog handler. All right, there's the Genesis dog handler. Hello, hello. He waved for me. Maybe I can wave back for him. You were sent by Genesis, right? Max and I are going to need your help. You just need to take us, what? By the bus? Do I have to follow you or he's going to follow me? Escort dog handler to the bus. All right, there is the bus. Someone saw an unusual zombie here recently. Max needs to get the scent. Go, bud. Okay, the dog was like... Okay, cool. Doggo's doing its job. There is some sort of a zombie, except it was not an unusual zombie. These are just some basic zombies. It's really unusual zombie, judging from the footprints. He moves on all fours. I can already tell you that that's some sort of a drunk person. Look at this. Look at this. Definitely. That'll be like some sort of a drunk dude. I can already say that. All right, this guy's maybe going to use his gun to deal with those floater bloaters. I don't even have to waste my weapons. All right, there's another zombie. We've just leveled up. There's someone else's sprint. Same time frame. Looks like an average build. Who? An average build. Whomever. Whatever. We're going to level up later. I don't want to miss anything important here. And yeah, we will probably have to go to the basement. Or maybe those were the prints of the zombie. That was the unusual zombie. We've killed him last time. That was the unusual zombie. More footprints. That's where our hero got caught. Was he eaten? Let's open up the door. Okay, we got another lurker. More lurkers! What is this? I've never seen 2 lurkers at the same time. All right, let's help this guy out. Here we go. We've gotten 200 extra points. Maybe the lurker dropped us something. We've gotten some big bones, and there are more lurkers here. Let's go. Maybe I can just walk around, but they don't really do that much damage, and we have this pipe, so I might as well just help him out. I don't want to feel useless. Kill monsters. There's nobody. He must have been eaten by those bastards, just like I said. Good job, Max. Thanks, Doggo. They marked the territory, so all their bodies are coming here. Ah, those bastards. Darn, their numbers are increasing. We should tell our people that the fest is getting hotter and hotter. Can you warn them? Okay, so Doggo's gonna dig something. Am I gonna get something useful? I got nothing! Okay, so we have to go back to the Ceasefire Fest event to warn these guys. But hey, before we do this, let's go and let's level up. We can get the Lumberjack perk. Speak to the faction leaders. Okay, are all of them here? These are the faction leaders, apparently. All right. The last thing I wanted was for the fest to end in a battle with some lopsided bastards. You have my guy with you. Talk to the raiders. The one thing I want less than the battle now is listening to those morons. Come on, it might be a regular zombies, just, well, ugly. Aren't they all ugly? Fine, since we're all in this together now, we won't bail either. Don't worry, you can save our best guy, so be it. And Check the errand board. That's it. So we talked to them. Now we basically have their backs. The faction leaders have provided a protector from each faction to stop zombie hordes flocking to the fest from all corners of the wastelands. Is it possible cultists were right about today being our last day on Earth? I don't think so, but hey, let's take this task. And I have some guns. I have a pipe. I have these 2 mini Uzis. And I have a shotgun. I mean, that's gonna be enough. If 4 guns isn't enough, then I don't know what's enough. Meet the protectors by the towers. So I'm gonna assume that those towers are over here. There we go. There are the guys. Guys, you'll cover my back, won't you? Guys, hello. Okay, there was only one guy talking. I'm glad you're here. I have a request. Can you watch Romero? Yeah, now that's not about time to have a crush and on who a biker. If anyone told, whatever, didn't have enough time to read it, doesn't matter. They didn't say anything important. So I have to start another task. This task is not for lone wolf. Find people. Okay, whatever. We're gonna start it then. Had to talk to Nukes again to start the task. Okay, understandable. Have a nice day. Maybe I don't even have to fight. Maybe they will do it all on their own. Well, I'm gonna use this thing. Probably he's gonna die. They will kill Nukes. They'll kill that guy. Let's whip out a Glock just in case. Even though I doubt that we're gonna fail this event, but you know what? I don't want Nukes to die again. Let's deal with another Crusher. My poor guns. My poor Glocks. I don't want to be wasting them. I could probably easily do it with melee weapons. This could easily be done with melee weapons. Easy. All right, there's another Crusher. Maybe let's get another Katana. And is that it? Are we done? No, there's someone big. Joseph, I found the code. I know the code in the basement. Joseph. And the guy died. He's still alive. He's still alive. I gotta survive. All right, let's run around. That's it. They killed that big guy, whatever his name is. I didn't even see it. That was note scrap. A piece of paper ripped in half has clearly distinguished figures on it. 2505. Well, at least this dark mode big one was kind of interesting. Now we have to search the corpses. There was one zombie and this guy. A piece of paper ripped in half has clearly distinguished figures. 2017. So one of them is 2017 and another one of them is 2505. What if I click on it? We'll be able to open it up. That's it. I didn't even have to type in any passwords on my own. So that's it. Let's enter into the secret basement. All right, there's a special chest. Look at this. Have we ever even seen a special chest like this? I doubt it. That's pretty cool. What am I gonna do? Search the basement. I cannot open up this chest yet. All right, there are some papers. AST9 recommendations. Try to adhere to the speed limit whenever possible throughout your route down to the specific coordinates. Do not touch the prototype while the vehicle is moving. Do not take off the headphones throughout the entire route. All right, that sounded like some sort of an interesting vehicle. Maybe. All right, let's deal with the fast biter over here. Anything useful? No, just a C card. Another fast biter. What did it drop us? Some rope. Maybe some notes over here. Nope, there are no notes in this spot. So this is just a basic basement that we can find in the forest or in the stone location or whatever. I was expecting maybe something else, something new, something different. But hey, at least this is like some sort of a different event than what we've had in the past. Let's touch this. Warning. The prototype of the autonomous signal transmitter is intended for experimental launches only. Do not try to use it in the field. It may cause an uncontrolled influx of the infected of type D2, D3, etc. So I'm kind of interested of where this story is going, but let's see what's gonna happen at the very end. All right, there's only one zombie inside of this basement. Let's read another note. Technical passport. Model Gordon S. Driver Mads, Supervisor Joseph, point of departure New Eden. Are we gonna get New Eden? They keep talking about that New Eden for a really long time. There was like some sort of a vehicle there, and apparently that vehicle was going to New Eden. I'm curious. I'm interested. I gather this is the crate, and that's the reason a horde of this thing we saw. I don't think we should put the fate of that crate in the Factus leader hand. They'll never compromise with each other. I think the best thing we can do is to take it where it came from. The boss is not far from here. All right, let's get out of here. And it will be really awesome if season 24 will have some sort of a new location like New Eden or perhaps a new vehicle that they were talking about. I don't know, that'd be awesome. Even though, again, we have an ATV, so I kind of doubt that we'd get another vehicle. All right, where are they going to go? They're going down. No, they're just protecting this thing. Right, so I have to go back to the Ceasefire Fest because currently we are at the pass event. And once again, Outcast, speak to the faction leaders. We gotta talk to them again. Hello? Where are they? Okay, there's the guy. We were so caught up in the competing that we missed the real threat. I don't care what anybody thinks. Romero and Julie saved us all today. I don't think they've done anything. It wasn't really that bad, but they did fight together. You do realize that they are outcasts now. They will never be able to come back here. We're almost won, and he decided to drive off with that rosy chick witch. There's got to be one more guy that we can talk to, probably somewhere over here. There are the bikers. I told you we can't trust her. She got involved with that Fop Romero. What kind of name is that? She made the right call. There is no place for traitors in a brotherhood. Good riddance, Julie. The fears were confirmed. A phenomenally numerous horde is heading towards the fest. The collective effort of all the factions is necessary to fend it off. However, the leaders don't seem to have found common ground. The horde occurred to be attracted by a specific device, which Mads and Joseph brought and hid in the basement. Their purpose remained unknown to me. Romero and Julie decided to take the device back, having stolen the bus for that. But hey, at least we have now 238 of those last unearthed coupons. So let's open up some of these crates. Let's get durable threads. Let's get the boots. Give me the fishing rod. Now we're gonna get the equalizer and a metal pipe. And we can still open up some more crates. Here we've gotten a pickaxe. We can get a hammer. And sadly, I did not get this mini Uzi. And check this out. The bus is really gone. It's not here anymore. Well, I can only assume that this story is gonna continue in the next update. Maybe we'll see some more information about New Eden. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. And hey, listen, just to check it out my Scum Survival Let's Play, click here on the second card, you'll go to my Days Gone Let's Play. Hop over to my channel, go to playlist, and there you'll find a lot of other games that I played here on the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, definitely make sure to drop a subscribe button and notification bell to not miss any future videos. And consider following me on Instagram or Twitter at HappyCairek. Yep.